Drew Brees returned under center for the Saints with Patrick Mahomes in town. Kansas City held off New Orleans, the 30-29 win. It wasn't quite the 20th comeback Super Bowl, but these Bucs overcame a 17-point deficit against Atlanta. The 31-27 loss marked the third 16-point lead Atlanta has blown this season. The Seahawks punched their playoff ticket with a 2015 win over the Washington football team. Tennessee dominated Detroit 46-25, and Indy held off Houston 27-20. Both teams still competing for the AFC South crown. They have 10-4 records. The Dolphins are still in the wild card mix after besting the Pats 22-12. The loss eliminates New England from the playoffs for the first time since 2008. The Cards beat the Eagles 33-26. The Ravens best the Jags 40-14. Bears topped the Vikings 33-20, and the Jets got their first win of the season, beating the Rams 23-20. NFL Network now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Allstate now has deeper savings, and deeper savings require deep thoughts and a deep voice, like mine. Save for being a new customer. Save more for adding DriveWise, and save even more for driving safely. Visit Allstate.com or contact your local agent for a quote today. As someone once said, saving today is money tomorrow. That's deep.
Not available in every state. New customer savings based on early signing discount. DriveWise is an optional feature. Savings vary based on how you buy. Subject to terms and conditions. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Need the perfect gift for the NFL fan in your life? Go to NFLshop.com and get their favorite player's jersey, personalized gifts, or next favorite hat. With daily deals and the ultimate gift guide, NFLshop.com covered. Shop now for the most assortment for all 32 teams, including face coverings. You'll choose from the largest selection of NFL gifts anywhere. NFL Shop is the destination for their favorite team's gear. Head to NFL Shop today to start checking off your gift list.
And we are the Imperial Valleys, AM 1230, KXOL, Centro, California. Good morning, Gene.
Good morning.
Another beautiful day.
Tis beautiful. Yes.
No snow.
No, and not. There's none in the forecast either for here.
No precipitation of any type in the forecast.
Yes, sirree.
Okay. So that means no snow.
No snow. That's right.
Yes.
You have to have that moisture to have snow.
Yeah. Okay. Cold and not snow.
It could do that. Yeah.
Yeah. But it won't snow if it's not cold.
Cold.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
That one I've always had trouble figuring out.
Well, think about it for a while.
Yeah. Sometimes it gets too cold to snow.
Oh, right. So then we have other things. Then.
Yes, like you freeze your nose off.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Freezing rain.
Good weekend?
Yeah, it I don't know what happened, but probably not much, really, if I have to think about it. What could happen? What happened?
I don't know. I spent a lot of time puttering around the house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, sirree.
And, as I have pointed out, I pretty much have all the projects that I wanted to do done. Now I'm working on things. I really don't want to do that, but it should get done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have to take those in chunks.
Yeah. Oh, well. And it's amazing. I've learned some new skills during the pandemic.
What have you learned?
Well, I learned, hey, I can mix up mortar and set some pavers.
Okay.
Yeah, never done that before.
Did you have some pavers that had cracked or broken, or
they were loose because of some other work I had done.
Mm-hmm.
So
outside, inside?
Outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Louie and I got it accomplished.
Tapped on it and got it level, and away you went.
Yeah, Louie is a big help.
Yeah, he puts it most everywhere.
Nose print, yes.
Yes.
Okay. Are you ready for birthdays?
Birthdays.
Yeah, talk show host Phil Donahue is 85. Actor Larry Brigman is 82. Singer Carla Thomas, 78. Actor Josh Mostel is 74. Actor Samuel Elkson, he of the potty mouth, is 72. Singer Nick Gilder, 70. Actor Dennis Boutsikaris is 68. Actor Jane Kaczmarek is 65. And let's see, former child actor Lisa Gerritsen is 63. Hasn't had a job since, I guess. I don't know. That's just what it says. Actor, comedian Ray Romano is 63. And let's see. Actor, comedian Andy Dick is 55. He hasn't worked in a long time either. Actor Michelle Hurd is 54. Actor Kiefer Sutherland's 54. Actor Carrie Turner, 54. Actor Christine Hadji is 52. Actor Julie Delpy is 51. Other birthdays, actor Stephen Yuen is 37, and actor Caitlin Deaver is 24. Okay. Local birthdays. We got
coming
them.
up.
The coronavirus is affecting everyone's
must wear face coverings when out.
What do I do?
When this is all over.
When this is all over.
When this is all over.
What are you going to do?
Going to a concert. Having dinner with friends. Take better care of others. Support local shops and stores. Offering more help to others. This should be over soon.
Let's celebrate our KXO birthdays. Happy birthday, Abe Cardenas, Josefina Uribe, Adam Areola, Martha Areola, Jim Payne, Nettie Ramirez, Ismael Banda, Ty Benefield, Santiago Manza, Alvaro Medina, Beatriz Platero, Carol Cervantes, Denise Smith, Helen Knight, and Dr. Uberto Mussorelli. Happy birthday. Okay. And you know, I know you and I kept busy, but my daughter Amy in Omaha, okay, they do this every year. She is definitely a product of the Imperial Valley. Let's see, over the weekend they made 7 dozen pork tamales, 8 dozen cheese, 2 dozen salted caramel cream cheese, 1 dozen pineapple, and 1 dozen strawberry cream cheese tamales. A total of 19 dozen tamales.
Boy, that's 18 dozen more than I want to make.
Well, the whole family gets into it the way it should be.
Yeah, if you can really get into it, is you get everybody else to do the work, and work is underlined.
She supervises.
It's a lot of work.
Okay. I did bake some cookies over the weekend, and Pam baked cookies and breads. So, and I think she made some more fudge.
Oh, she did.
Yes.
You had
Without
said
nuts.
Without nuts. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay. And, it's things are really strange. In our neighborhood, everybody watches out for each other. Everybody, it is just a great neighborhood with a lot of very, very nice folks. And it's, this time of year, it's difficult. You don't get the fellowship, and you don't get together.
Well, you better not. At least, better not. It's. I miss that part. Yeah, that is what a lot of people are saying.
Yep.
We are social creatures by nature, so this is a tough thing.
Yeah. Okay, we've got news, and we'll tell you why you should not be getting together with your neighbors coming up.
Yes, we will.
Yes, it's a look at world and California news headlines to begin with, brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News Brief. Congress poised to vote in the new COVID relief bill. $600 checks could start going out to low-income Americans next week. Sees more than 30 countries now barring UK arrivals after a highly infectious mutation of the coronavirus was identified there. An infectious disease expert, Dr. Michael Osterholm, telling CBS...
Very concerned about this. I think that it does represent a real challenge to us globally, and that this particular variant, which is very different than any of the previous variants we've seen, could very well substantially increase transmission of this virus.
EU leaders holding an emergency summit on the new UK mutation. Tennessee's governor begging his people to stay safe this holiday.
I'm asking you, to not engage in indoor gatherings for the holidays that include anyone outside your household.
But millions are ignoring health officials' pleas to stay home.
I'm not thrilled that I need to travel to see family, and I just really don't want to be alone for the holidays.
More than 317,000 Americans dead. I'm Vicki Barker.
Whatever the weather brings this winter, you can rely on a York Affinity Premium system to keep your home warm and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology and helping to significantly reduce your energy bills. Plus, you can stay connected via our Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat. Every York unit is designed, engineered, and assembled in the United States and backed by industry-leading warranties. Affordable financing options are available. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, at 760-353-4501. That's 353-4501 to schedule a free evaluation of your system. York, install confidence. Contractor's license 696-216.
California headline news: COVID cases soaring in California, but there is hope and optimism over the first vaccines being given to, among others, hospital workers. Dr. Holly Yang is president of the San Diego County Medical Society.
I've seen some of my colleagues in social media, around the country showing themselves getting the vaccines, and I'm surprised by how emotional it makes me because I know they're protected.
Governor Gavin Newsom will be under quarantine again after a staff member he'd been in contact with tested positive for the virus. Congressional leaders announcing a roughly $900 billion stimulus package that will send relief to Americans and businesses hit hard by the pandemic. House Speaker and California Democrat Nancy Pelosi saying it will help keep people in their homes.
With the millions of people on the verge of eviction, we have rental assistance.
California legislature delaying its return to the Capitol as COVID-19 cases continue to surge. Lawmakers were to return to Sacramento January 4th. The return date now postponed until January 11th. Warming to the low 80s in LA, upper 70s in Palm Springs. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For year-round comfort, it's Lock Air Conditioning.
Would you like a cleaning product that can be used in the garage, the laundry, and the kitchen, and save space in your cabinet? Hi, I'm Bruce Fabrizio, inventor of Simple Green. To learn more, visit us at simplegreen.com.
Simple Green. On any day in December, Pizza Hut can give to you the Triple Treat Box, 2 pizzas, breadsticks, and Cinnabon mini rolls. Order online at pizzahut.com. No Out Pizzas The Hut. Exclusions apply. Combinability of discounts, specials, prices, and participation vary. Additional charge for extra toppings or pan crust.
And now a game of Commercial Chicken, brought to you by Progressive, where we see how long Flo can go without talking about insurance. Ready? Go.
Hi. Guess we should talk about something. How's the vermicelli game in your town? Got any good Vietnamese restaurants? Vermicelli? Oh, it's a noodle. Very good. Drivers who switch to Progressive can save big.
Okay, you win. We can't help but save customers money. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Page 1 of the local news is a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. 2 locations in the Valley, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 in Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Monday morning, El Centro police and fire departments responded to an accident Friday afternoon. The accident occurred shortly after 5 p.m. in an alley in the 1200 block of Adams Avenue. A car hit a fence and came to rest on top of a gas meter. Police and fire personnel evaded nearby residents and ordered others to shelter in place until the gas line was shut off. About 30 people were evacuated. The gas company had the broken gas line secured by shortly before 10 p.m., and residents were allowed to return. The driver of the car was not injured, but El Centro Police Department is investigating whether the driver was impaired. In other local news, the Imperial County Public Health Department reports another jump in COVID-19 hospitalizations. The number on Sunday show that there are 199 COVID-19 hospitalizations in Imperial Valley. That's an increase of 25 from Friday numbers. Imperial County Public Health Department said there are 2 ICU beds available as of Sunday. The surge follows the Thanksgiving holiday, and with the upcoming Christmas and New Year's holidays, Healthcare professionals are concerned about another huge jump in coronavirus patients before they get a hold on the current spike in cases. Hospitals throughout California are at or near capacity. Healthcare workers in facilities are to cope with the surge. KXO News Time, 7:43.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro suggest the works, including tire rotation and pressure check, brake inspection, fluid top-off, battery test, filter check, belts and hoses check, and synthetic blend oil change with up to 6 quarts of Motorcraft oil plus oil filter. You can't beat the works. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane in Brawley and El Centro, ready to serve.
A tanker truck went out of control and rolled over Friday afternoon. The accident occurred at about 3 p.m. on Rutherford Road at South 111. No one was injured, but the truck leaked diesel fuel from the saddlings and jet fuel from the tanker trailer. Carroll County Fire Department responded, and a hazardous materials cleanup company was called in. Rutherford Road was closed to traffic while the cleanup efforts were underway. Highway 111 remained open. A traffic accident at noon on Sunday claimed the life of a truck driver. According to the California Highway Patrol, the accident involved a tractor trailer on State Route 94 at Buckman Springs Road. The big rig rolled over and pinned the driver in the wreckage of the tractor. Emergency crews worked for nearly an hour to remove the driver. The driver was pronounced dead at the scene. The highway was closed for several hours. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Hi, this is Vicki Garcia, president of the El Centro Kiwanis Club. I've been a Kiwanian for many years because I believe what it stands for, helping children all over the world and right here in the Imperial Valley. We are always looking for new members who will help us continue our journey to help children. I invite you to visit our website, elcentroca.kiwanis1.org, for information on becoming a member. And here's a special message from myself and the Kiwanis Club of El Centro. May this Christmas bring joy and happiness to you and your family, and this new year bring you good health and good cheer.
Page 2 of the local news and in-depth weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, or retirement planning.
Continuing with more local news, the El Centro, Imperial, and Westmoreland Chambers of Commerce have decided to merge into the Imperial Valley Regional Chamber of Commerce. The move comes after a year of study and developing a business model for the regional organization. After discussions, regional polling memberships, and a review of financial projections, the boards of the three chambers decided to move into the regional concept. An Imperial Valley Regional Chamber Executive Committee, comprised of 2 representatives from each of the 3 chambers, will begin meeting this coming week to discuss and begin implementing the logistics of the merger. All current paid staff will be offered a position in the new regional chamber. A new CEO will be chosen from the pool of existing staff. Earlier this year, the Brawley Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors opted out of the discussions, and the Calexico and Hopeville chambers will remain on their own as well. The Imperial Valley Regional Chamber of Commerce will launch officially in early 2021. Imperial County and 7 incorporated cities in the county have partnered to offer financial assistance to the public. The assistance is available for households delinquent on water, sewer, and trash bills. Funding is available through the Imperial County Coronavirus Relief Fund. Individuals in need should contact their home city for more information and availability of funds. Requests for assistance will be accepted through December 29th of this year or until funding is no longer available. Northbound Highway 111 connector to westbound Interstate 8 will be closed today. The closure will run from 7:30 this morning to 2:30 for guardrail maintenance. According to Caltrans, motorists on northbound Highway 111 will be detoured to eastbound I-8 exit at Bowker Road and then back onto westbound Highway 111. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Have you received notice that your Medicare health plan is changing or going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call David H. West Insurance Services now at 760-352-3411. That's 760-352-3411. That's David H. West Insurance.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, with high pressure overhead, temperatures will be well above normal today. A cool down is expected tomorrow through Thursday as a weather system brushes the region, bringing temperatures back down to seasonal normals. A few cold spots may see sub-freezing temperatures Thursday morning. Periods of high clouds are expected through the week, particularly on Thursday. Heading into the weekend, the weather will be quiet and typical for late December. 74 our high yesterday, 42 the low. Sunny today with a high near 77, southwest wind about 5 miles an hour. Partly cloudy tonight with a low around 43, light wind. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 75, light wind becoming northwest about 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. And we have 46 degrees downtown El Centro, 35% relative humidity. The wind is calm. Air quality is good everywhere except moderate in Calexico, unhealthy at UABC in Mexicali. Page 2 of the local news and the weather. Brought to you this morning by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and medical coverage. David H. Insurance Services.
Hacienda Snack Bar and Brawley, your catering specialist, has had to make some adjustments due to COVID-19. They've been offering carry-out with daily specials Monday through Friday. Monday is barbecue rice and beans. Tuesday is tri-tip and boneless barbecue chicken. How about Wednesday? Your choice, meatloaf or chicken fried steak. Thursday, it's Mario's choice. And Friday, it's steak and shrimp. To order your plate, call Hacienda Snack Bar, 760-344-5542. That's 344-5542. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. and serving lunch specials from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m.
It's sports time. NFL action yesterday. The Bills beat up on the Broncos 48-19. Packers, they slipped by the Panthers 24-16. Buccaneers, they topped the Falcons 31-27. Cowboys won. They beat the 49ers 41-33. Jerry Jones keeps his job for another week. Titans topped the Lions 46-25. Colts over the Texans 27-20. Dolphins beat the Patriots 22-12. Patriots, no playoff for you. Yeah. Bears beat the Vikings 33-27. Seahawks over Washington 20-15. Ravens ripped the Jaguars 40-14. Jaguars got one win this year. Speaking of one win, they picked up their first win of the year. You ready? The Jets beat the Rams 23-20. Yeah, even though the Rams scored 10 in the fourth quarter, couldn't make up the deficit. Cardinals beat the Eagles 33-26. Chiefs topped the Saints 32-29. And Sunday Night Football, the Browns, rumbling and stumbling, beat the Giants 20-6. Monday Night Football, coming up this evening, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Cincinnati Bengals from Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. We've got game starting at 4:30 this afternoon on AM 1230.
The holidays are bustling with activity. Handle it all with Happy Honda Days. Bringing skis to the cabin? The Honda CR-V and HR-V make it easy. Take on the season with financing as low as 0.9% APR on the 2020 CR-V and as low as 1.9% APR on the 2021 HR-V on select models for well-qualified buyers.
See your Southwest Desert Honda dealer today.
See dealer for financing details.
And the college football playoff national championship picture is in focus. The semifinal game at the Rose Bowl will not be played at the Rose Bowl. It'll be number 1 Alabama for Notre Dame from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. And the other semifinal at the All-State Sugar Bowl in New Orleans, it's number 2 Clemson and number 3 Ohio State. There's a gazillion other bowl games, and nobody really cares. Meanwhile, the Carolina Panthers have fired General Manager Marty Hernay. Panthers announced the decision today, saying a search for Hernay's replacement begin immediately. And Kansas City Chiefs rookie running back Clyde Edwards-Helaire suffered what is thought to be a high ankle sprain and a strained hip during the Chiefs' 32-29 victory over New Orleans yesterday. He is expected to miss the rest of the regular season. There is hope he can return for the playoffs. And, well, that's it for Sports Time. Yes, stick around. We will be taking a look at financial news and catch up on what's going on there.
Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and to create a lasting impression for you. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
Let's take a look at some financial news and see what's happening right now. Wall Street, the Dow Jones Industrials off over 300 points, the S&P 500 down 62, and the NASDAQ off 200 points. Prices are tumbling as worries over a new variant of the coronavirus overshadowed the news of a second pandemic relief bill that was agreed to by Washington late last night. Stocks opened sharply lower. They've bounced back slightly from some of their earlier losses. It's a shortened week for the market, which will end trading on Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern for the Christmas holiday. Trading volumes are lower with the holiday approaching, which means that market moves tend to be exaggerated, making today's sell-off look more like panic selling than it really is, according to a senior analyst at Wanda. Even so, there's reason for investors' worries. Dozens of countries across Europe, the Middle East, and the Americas have announced travel bans for the United Kingdom, where the new coronavirus variant has been identified. The variant is thought to be more infectious, which could deliver a blow to the fragile economic recovery following the spring lockdowns. Oil prices also tumbled, with U.S. futures for the commodity down 3.7%. And, by the way, Washington did agree on a $900 billion stimulus package, including enhanced jobless benefits and direct payments.
For RV service, go to El Centro RV Service and Supply, corner of Dogwood and Ross Avenue in El Centro. Don't let an RV issue dampen your spirits or your plans. They work on most RVs and trailers, even working with manufacturer warranties. Mobile service is available too. For your next RV repair, call El Centro RV Service and Supply, 760-352-2394. That's 352-2394. Or stop at the corner of Dogwood and Ross and El Centro.
We'll have sunny skies today with a high near 77, southwest wind about 5 miles an hour. Partly cloudy tonight with a low around 43, light winds. Tomorrow sunny with a high near 75, light wind becoming northwest about 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. And right now downtown 46 degrees. With that, 35% relative humidity. And the wind is calm. Air quality moderate in Calexico and El Centro, unhealthy in Mexicali, good everywhere else.
Ford's been helping families make holiday joy for over 100 years. So America, we're not taking this year off. We're going to help you make more joy than ever with special deals across the Ford lineup at the Ford Built for the Holidays sales event. Whether you want to haul your tree with a new Ford F-150, road trip more comfortably in a Ford Expedition, or head off-road for the holidays with the available 7 drive modes in the Ford Explorer. Come to your local Ford dealer and make a lot of joy. Now get 0% financing for 60 months on the 2020 Ford F-150, plus $2,000 trade assist with your qualified trade at your San Diego County Ford dealers. Excludes Raptor. Not all buyers will qualify for Ford credit financing. 0% APR financing for 60 months at $1,667 per month per $1,000 finance, regardless of down payment. Trade assist requires trade-in of 95 or newer vehicle or lease terminated 30 days prior to or 90 days after new retail delivery. Customer must have owned or leased the trade-in vehicle for a minimum of 30 days prior to the sale date of the new vehicle. Vehicle supply is limited. Residency restrictions apply. Take new retail delivery from an authorized Ford dealer stock by 1/4/2021. See dealer for qualifications and complete details.
Merry Christmas from AM 1230, KXO, El Centro.
This is CBS News on the Hour.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. A second coronavirus vaccine, this one from Moderna, rolls out today amid a surge in a new variant of the virus in the UK that's more contagious than the first.
I'm very concerned about this. I think that it does represent a real challenge.
Dr. Michael Osterholm of President-elect Biden's task force tells CBS this morning
this particular variant, which is very different than any of the previous variants we've seen, could very well substantially increase transmission of this virus.
Many European countries have banned travelers from England. New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy is focused on vaccinations.
I think we've got 212,000 doses coming into the state this week between Moderna and Pfizer. Somewhat less than we thought, but we're going to use every single one of them.
The state health commissioner acknowledges inoculations at state nursing homes will not begin as scheduled today because of a backlog of paperwork. Lawmakers on Capitol Hill are expected to pass a newly agreed-to COVID relief bill today. It would provide $600 payments to most Americans and $300 more in federal unemployment benefits. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi.
I look forward to a strong bipartisan vote today on this legislation, respecting it for what it does, not judging it for what it does not, but recognizing that more needs to be done.
Just in from Washington, the Justice Department has unsealed criminal charges against another suspect in the Pan Am Flight 103 bombing over Lockerbie, Scotland, 32 years ago. He's a Libyan intelligence official expected to be extradited to the U.S. to stand trial. 270 people were killed when the plane exploded, most of them Americans. A statue that's represented Virginia for 111 years has been removed from the U.S. Capitol.
The statue of Confederate General Robert E. Lee was removed overnight from the crypt of the Capitol. Democrats had put it there after removing it from Statuary Hall. Virginia officials decided it was an inappropriate symbol of the state. Governor Ralph Northam tweeted photos of a crew removing the statue from its pedestal, saying, quote, "It is past time we tell our story with images of perseverance, diversity, and inclusion." Steve Dorsey, CBS News, Washington.
Look up in the sky tonight. You may be treated to a once-in-400-year event. Jupiter and Saturn will look like they're touching. Astronomer Christopher Dupree.
It's like a big machine that's just running forward, and on the 21st is when all those pieces are aligned just right for these two planets to get really, really close.
Last time it happened was in 1623. The Dow is down 268 points. This is CBS News.
Brought to you by Capital One. Capital One's banking app lets you manage your money anytime, anywhere. This is banking reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A.
And now a game of commercial chicken, brought to you by Progressive, where we see how long Flo can go without talking about insurance. Ready? Go.
So the weather is just all over the place lately, right? One day it's hot, and the next day it's windy for a while. It's like, make up your mind already. Drivers who switch to Progressive could save big.
Okay, you win. We can't help but save customers money. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
No crowded malls. No delayed deliveries. Holiday shopping is different at Boot Barn. Get guidance from an in-store expert. And if what you want isn't in store, we can whip it with free 2-day shipping. If you prefer to shop online, get curbside pickup or local same-day delivery, where we'll gift wrap your presents, add a card, and deliver it to you or a loved one. Learn more about our holiday services in-store or at bootbarn.com. Boot Barn. Unwrap the West.
A landlord in Florida has a new way to help tenants catch up on back rent.
The Landlord is actually a nonprofit group that owns about 500 affordable housing units. The organization estimates about 1 in 5 tenants is behind on rent. The solution is called Back on Track. Renters are forgiven for $100 in rent for every hour of community service he or she performs. The Tampa Bay Times reports more than 24 tenants have participated so far, cleaning up trash on the shoreline or helping at area food banks, for example. Peter King, CBS News, Orlando.
A singing sensation spreads the wealth this holiday season. Lizzo surprised her mom with a new set of wheels.
Merry Christmas, Mommy. Open your eyes.
Sitting in the driveway, a brand new black Audi topped with a giant bright red bow. Lizzo says she was so poor in 2009 she had to live in her Subaru. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Do you check your Google search results regularly? You should. People often get their first impression of you or your business online. Negative comments on the internet can impact your life and your livelihood. Take control of your online reputation. Get your free reputation report card at reputationdefender.com. It may reveal negative posts from an ex-employee, upset patient or client, news article, legal issue, or even exposed personal information right there in your Google search results. Uncover what's lurking on the internet about you with reputationdefender.com's patented scan and get your free reputation report card. Or for immediate assistance with your reputation, call 800-401-6681. Our cutting-edge technology helps make your Google search results look their best. Call 800-401-6681. That's 800-401-6681. 800-401-6681. Or take the free scan at reputationdefender.com.
Merry Christmas, Kxo Central.